I just realized I wasn't
This is
sharing the fucking screen. I am so dumb. I just fucking realized. Oh my god.
There we go. Now it's smooth. That's smooth as hell.
This is gonna be a scuffed fucking video if there's anything salvageable.
Can you confirm to me that Alito was supposedly a sequel to Kuga?
Yeah, so in the first few episodes of Agito, like they're like alluding to things like unknowns, and they mentioned something about number 4, which is what like they called Kuga, or like because like he was just the unidentified life form number 4. But like they dropped it fairly quickly, thankfully, because like I hated how they tried to connect the worlds.
Yeah, I was so confused when I saw Alito and Kuga because show me only the heads of Kuga and Agito, I would not be able to recognize which one is which. A lot of people have been saying that, oh, Kamen Riders. I remember when Kamen Riders used to be about insects and insect-like designs, right? Well, what do you have to say about that one?
Like I don't really see what the issue is, honestly. Like I like how they can branch out and do other stuff, because like it can't be the same story every time.
Yeah.
It can't be like the same concepts every time. There's Pegasus, bro. Jesus Christ. Because if they keep doing like, it's the Insect Man, he's on a bike, you know, he's beating up the bad guys, like, you know, like they can only tell like the basic superhero story as often as they can. So like them mixing it up, especially with like costumes and stuff, that makes a lot of sense in my opinion. Because like they're not gonna be able to just keep telling the same story.
Because that's a problem with Kamen Riders that has multiple forms. You have to make the base form both iconic and somewhat neutral at the same time. Just
Yeah,
so that
like
you can imply that make them
making them recognizable and stuff like that.
but also make them neutral enough so that it makes sense when they put on a new piece of equipment. That's why when it comes to Kamen Rider Geats, you know, a lot of spandex, you know, the entry form is just full-on spandex with very little amount of plating on the arms and chest. Because that one makes sense. Because they're using multiple buckles each time and they're interchanging it almost each episode, so it makes sense that it would be a neutral-looking suit. So
Yeah, like
especially
in Yeats, don't they have to like once the the battle royale starts, like, or the Grand Prix starts, like, don't they pretty much have to like find the buckles as they go?
yeah, they have to fight for that. Because when Ghost, Build, and Geats and Gothchard, all of their base suits are black, and all of them have so many forms.
Wasn't there another show that kind of did that concept too, where it's like they had to collect the motherfucking fours is so slow. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Something about like finding their abilities as the season goes on or something like that. Like that's what I'm thinking of. Blade. They had to do that in Blade.
Oh yeah, they did do that in Blade. They had to collect the cards by throwing the cards at the monsters, right?
Yeah, like they had to defeat the undeads and then they could turn them into cards.
Because that's right now insane. Insane few episodes back to back. They keep going up. And also the CGI is very much so much better now instead of the previous ones.
The EX Dream sequence was so cool to see. Like I haven't
was amazing.
I haven't watched Zets at all, but I've just seen clips. But like from what I've seen, it's so fucking sick. Like
for Kamen Rider
Myth?
Yeah.
Or is it Myth or Might?
Well, in Japanese, it says Maisu in the katakana, I believe. Yeah, but have you seen about that one? What's your opinion about that one?
I think the suit is gonna take some getting used to, but the cat ones I think look really rad.
Yeah, I personally love the Might suit because it's a very different suit. You know, a lot of rounded elements to it. You know,
right.
It looks more cute than cool, to be honest.
I'm still like on my theory that they're gonna do a Kiva thing, where like, cause it shows like the same driver being used on like one person using it on their waist and one on their chest. I feel like they're gonna do like a Kiva thing.
I can see that happening. There are also some rumors where multiple Super Sentai actors are gonna be in there. I believe.
Really?
What's called? I forgot the name of the pink one in Dawn Brothers. I believe it's an Kijin brother, the pink long leg looking one. I believe his actor's gonna be in mine, based on the leaks.
It makes me wonder if it's gonna be like more of like a comedy series, more like a comedic like season than like Zets or something like that.
I wish they do the typical Kamen Rider route where the goofier the premise and the actress are, the more fucked up it becomes near the end.
Right, like a Gaim situation. Like I haven't seen Gaim, but Gaim is, I heard, like gets to a point where it's like you think it's like this goofy show, but then all of a sudden like it just like turns into this like really dark story.
That's the same thing with Gav. That's because it's so goofy and cutesy with the gochizos and the transformations, but it gets pretty dark. They talk about because I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis of Gav, where there's these aliens granutes in Gav, and they sell these dark candy. You know, it's basically an allegory for drugs, I believe. But these drugs that they keep selling is made out of humans, you know. These granutes, they capture humans and they process them, and they turn them into addicting candies for the fellow granutes. So basically, the main character destroys the drug trade.
I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah, like it's kind of like a drug addiction sort of thing, kind of like they did in Double.
Oh yeah, it is a drug thing. Wake up to the guy memories.
Yeah, that was like what I inferred whenever I saw like the Dopants thing. Is like it's usually like these weird people buying these for like some specific like purpose.
I'm gonna stick this USB, this hard drive to my neck. Nobody stop me.
I mean, I would be so intimidated if like I'm just like in an argument with someone and they just pull out some random USB stick, just like stick it in their neck, and it's like all of a sudden they're this monster. Of course, like you could honestly say that about a whole lot of like Kamen Rider monsters, like worms, especially. Like imagine seeing someone that thinks and talks and like looks like someone that you know, and all of a sudden they're this creature.
Yeah, that one is terrifying. I did know.
I like that concept because it reminds me of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers or something.
Especially when they do episodes, the mimic and the person that they mimic is alive. You know, because usually they kill the victim and then copy them, but it's terrifying when they do when they're both alive, because you never know. It's the same thing with Dice here.
Yeah, that was a creepy fucking episode for him. Because, like, at first, watching it, I legit thought he just killed some guy for no reason.
He just slimes a makeup artist.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's so funny to think that, too, because, like, the whole season so far to that point, like, you know the whole concept of worms, but then I see Daisuke kill a guy, and I'm just like, holy shit, dude, it's just makeup.
He was so offended, like, how dare you?
I know, because like, the guy just, like, meets one rival and kills him, and thank God it was just a worm that was doing it, because I was really, really concerned that, like, they just assassinated one of my favorite characters like that.
What I do love in each Kawato episode is when they show how much of a good brother Tendo is, especially with Juka, his little sister. That one, I always find that cute. I want to. Did they ever show the grandmother?
What's that?
Did they ever show his grandmother, the great grandmother?
I want to tell you, but I don't know if.
It's probably a big spoiler, huh?
I just like I don't want to say too much is the thing, because like I really want you to finish the season and get your thoughts, because there are things I do want to say, but
I'm going
Yeah,
to
it's
finish
just
it
like-
this week, so
Gotcha. I mean, I shit, I don't even know if I should
Okay.
tell you that.
was it?
There's something that happens in Decade. Well, you know what? I can tell you this because Decade is alternate
Confusing.
worlds, alternate writers, and stuff like that. So I feel like I could tell you something
ahead.
at least
Understood.
Decade related. You do see the AR grandma in Kabuto's world in Kamen Rider
Oh.
Decade.
Hang on.
That I don't want to tell you anything that spoils Kabuto itself, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I should be able to finish it this week. Because sometimes I do get tired of watching Kabuto. So what I do, I started watching a Super Sentai one this time.